Adam Morrison was one of the great scorers in modern college basketball. During his junior year at Gonzaga, he put up 28 a night, leading the Zags to the 2006 Sweet 16 and winning co-National Player of the Year. He was then drafted 3rd overall by the Bobcats as Michael Jordan's first pick after taking over as Charlotte's manager. Morrison was solid at first, even dropping 30 points in a December game, but his lack of athleticism and poor defense made him fall out of the starting rotation. The next year, he had a massive knee injury and was never the same player, bombing out of the league by 2010. Today, I'm going to use a time machine to bring Morrison to the 2014 Golden State Warriors. Can that team, with its focus on three-point shooting and the excellent defending of Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, and others, allow Morrison to succeed? Let's find out. Welcome to 2014. We have joined the Golden State Warriors, as hopefully I said in the intro. We wanted to put Adam Morrison on a team that would fit his skill set as best we can. Obviously, he doesn't have the athleticism to be a good defender.
I can accept that.
Like, Iggy or Draymond or even Harrison Barnes for that matter. Hopefully with his shooting, he'll be able to cut the mustard.
I want to learn how to talk like that.
Let's go ahead and sim forward, see if this team can still be as successful as they were in real life with Adam Morrison coming off the bench.
Hey, P, they said I got to come off the bench.
Okay, this is a bit of an atypical save because we're following a player who is just mostly going to play from the bench. So we're not going to dive into his highlights because, to be frank, that would take a lot longer than I'm used to making these videos. We're just going to run through these awards. LeBron wins MVP. Julius Randle picks up Rookie of the Year out in LA. Okay, 17 and 16.5 rebounds. Something might be a little bit off with the 2K algorithm here. Nerlens Noel picks up Sixth Man of the Year. LeBron grabs Defensive Player of the Year. Mason Plumlee is your most improved. And then apparently, oh, wow, the Cavs with LeBron are very good. 74 and 8. Gonna be a tough team to beat. Let's see if any of our guys made any of these lists. Steph does make 13 All-NBA. All right, looking at our season stats, I have injuries turned on.
Oh my God.
So I'm not sure why most players played every single game. That seems weird to me. I'd have to check the other teams to see if something maybe is off with the settings I have on. Adam Morrison does average 11.3 points, 4 boards, 1 assist. He's up to a 78 overall, which is not too shabby. We are the 1 seed. We're going up against the LA Clippers. Unfortunately for the Clippers, they are missing Chris Paul. He has been injured.
What?
So Jamal Crawford will be starting in his stead. Hopefully for us, that is enough to get past them. We definitely have the horses to do it. Let's go ahead and hop in and see if we can make good on those words. Steph Curry is way too good at this. We're going to move on in 4. And now we're going on to face James Harden and the Houston Rockets. All right, the Warriors are shooting good, but I had a small oversight here. I did not pay attention to most of the teams, just the Warriors. And it appears that Yao Ming did not encounter injury trouble. He is 92 overall.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
He is still here. He is causing us fits. We're heading into Game 7. Hopefully we can finish them out and move on to the Western Conference Finals. Unfortunately, unlike in real life, the Warriors are not going to challenge for a title. Steph Curry has a decent night. Adam Morrison is injured, so he has not been playing this entire series, which does stink for this particular save. But yeah, James Harden went off tonight. 44 points, just absolutely dominant.
I dropped my hot pocket.
Yao Ming not even having that great of a game. But between Dwight Howard and him, definitely holding down the paint against our smaller bigs. Let's go ahead and see who wins the title, and then we'll jump into year number 2, where hopefully Adam Morrison can take another jump forward in his development and turn this Golden State Warriors into the dynasty they became in real life. And it is going to be the league-leading Cleveland Cavaliers.
What's so good about Cleveland?
Led by LeBron James that win a title. Let's go ahead and hop in to year number 2. Not much to say here. Adam Morrison up to an 80. Let's go ahead and jump forward to the end of the regular season. LeBron wins MVP for back-to-back seasons. Rookie of the Year goes to Devin Booker. Sixth man D'Angelo Russell. Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player of the Year. We have Steph on second team. That's good to see. He's all the way up to a 98. That's huge for us. Draymond, first team all defense. And of course, we are the 1 seed. We're going up against the Portland Trailblazers, who should have, yeah, they have Dame. They have McCollum. AK is here. Vera Zhao is here. Mason Plumlee. A very interesting team that we should be, but first we need to take a look at Adam Morrison's stats this year. Okay, the moment you've all been waiting for.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Adam Morrison up to an 82 overall.
Damn! That man right there
is averaging nearly 15 points a game. He is the third leading scorer on this team. He is going to be a major part of our potential playoff run. Let's go ahead and hop into it, see if we can better last year's run to the second round. We are moving on to play the CP3BG Clippers. Hopefully we can stop Lob City. Blake Griffin puts on a clinic, but the Splash Bros go nuclear. We are moving on to the Western Conference Finals, where we will take on the Oklahoma City Thunder, who still have Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. Found ourselves locked into Game 7. Let's see if we can win this one and move on to face the Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA Finals. 1:14 left on the clock. Golden State up by 3. Kevin Durant and Draymond both have 5 fouls, Steph Curry has been leading the way, but Klay Thompson rips a 3 there, and the man buries it. It is now a 6-point game. As you can see, Steph Curry and Westbrook both having incredible games. Westbrook going to look to answer back with a dagger of his own. Can he do it? Gets it over to, that is not Allen Iverson. Don't worry. It's some creative player named Iverson. Klay Thompson with the ball again, looks out for Curry. Curry, he can hit. Come on, baby. Oh my gosh.
Look at Curry. So inspirational, man.
The Splash Bros are on fire here to end the game. 47 seconds left to go. The Thunder need to make up 8 points relatively quickly here. Kevin Durant gets the spin move. Nice shot. Misses the shot. Dang, that was really an unfortunate miss there for KD. A shot you usually would expect him to hit, especially over Adam Morrison, who, to be frank, not a very good defender. Steph Curry has the ball again. He gets the screen from Morrison. Steph Curry continues to push it at Westbrook. Gets it out to Iggy. Iggy pops and shoots. And oh my gosh, if Iggy is going to drop shots like that, the Thunder are out of here, baby. 11-point game. 15 seconds on the clock. This one is over, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to move on to the finals against the defending champion Cleveland Cavaliers.
The Cavaliers just a bunch of old geezers.
They have LeBron. It's going to be a tough test, but definitely something we can do. I will see you when we get to the finals. Here we go. The Cavaliers, of course, have LeBron. They have Kyrie, J.R. Smith, K-Love, Tristan Thompson, a very good team. Emeka Okafor is there now for some reason. They have been playing very well. They've only lost 1 game so far. On the other hand, we have struggled quite a bit here. I mean, we've never been in a deficit, but we have lost, 7 games on the way here. So definitely going to be a tough test for us. Let's go ahead and hop into it and see how we do. Okay, I was expecting a little bit better than this. We're down in a 3-1 series hole. Jumping into game 5. Let's see if we can claw this one back. We look to be comfortably back in this one. 1:50 on the clock. We are up by 9. The Cavs do have the ball, though, so this could stay tight. LeBron gets it's a dangerous pass there from Okafor. I'm not really sure why he threw that one in. LeBron, I believe, is being guarded by Harrison Barnes. No, that's Iggy, excuse me. He gets it over to K-Love. K-Love is being guarded by Adam Morrison, which is definitely an advantage Cavs. Let's see what he does here. Nothing. Gets it over to LeBron. LeBron with a nice spin move, gets around his man, puts it up and in, and they are now within 7 with 1:34 on the clock. Gotta see some big hits. It looks like Boogie and potentially Harrison Barnes are checking in. I'm not really sure who that second player was, but here we go. Steph Curry gets a screen. Oh, nice step back. Does not pull. Klay Thompson will. He hits it. We are back up by 9. Oh, mama. This game is moving quickly, and we are playing well. Hopefully, we can continue to do so and get this thing back all the way to game 7 and then win this baby. All right, K-Love goes to work. He gets Adam Morrison. This is what we're worried about, right? Adam Morrison, not a good defender, does not have near enough athleticism to defend all positions like you would hope for a guy who's only 6'8". And in the modern NBA, that is definitely that is definitely a downside. But there he plays decent defense.
He is him.
Forces Caleb into a miss, and now the Cavs are pretty much out of this one, I believe, unless, no, never mind. Iggy hits a 2. They're up by 11 with 44 seconds. I will go ahead and jump you forward. We will get into game number 6 and see if we can continue this good momentum. We are up by 10 with 1:13 on the clock, so I'm not going to jump into game 6. We're going to go straight into game 7. We have forced it. We have clawed our way back, just like the Cavs did against the Warriors. This might actually be that year. I'm not sure. Was that in 2016 or was that later? I think it was right around there no matter what, but we are going to have our chance to do it ourselves with the help of Adam Morrison. So let's go ahead and jump into game number 7 and hopefully bring Golden State a title.
It's that time. It's that time.
The Cavs have been taking a shellacking. We're up by 11 with 1:36 left to go, largely behind the fingers of Klay Thompson, who has 36 points on the night. Also has to be said, Adam Morrison only has 16 points, I believe, but he has only missed 1 shot all night. That was a 3. He's 4 for 5 from 3, 5 of 6 from the field, having a very, very good night despite not scoring a ton of points. But unfortunately for the Cavs, it is not going to be enough no matter what they do here. I don't think they can make back 13 points in 1 minute and 12 seconds. They do make it back to, 11, but I don't think that's going to matter, especially with how slow they're moving the ball. And here we go. I will jump you forward to the confetti celebration, and then we will jump into year number 3, where hopefully we can continue this run of great form from Adam Morrison and the rest of the Golden State Warriors. Come on, baby, hit that. Let's go. All right, I will see you when the confetti drops. And there you have it. Adam Morrison is a champion in his second year and playing a much bigger role than he ever played when he won those 2 titles with the LA Lakers. Hopefully we can continue his development, make him into even better player, and potentially make him into a starter some point. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and jump us into year number 3 and see what the team looks like. If you're wondering why I'm not calling out Kevin Love hoisting the trophy alongside the rest of the Golden State Warriors, just know that this happens literally every single save we do. 2K's got to fix it. Unfortunately, probably not going to happen anytime soon because they don't really care about my era, it doesn't seem like. But oh well, it has happened once again. Kevin Durant is here in 2016.
Wow.
Now, the thing that changed, of course, is that we did lose Klay Thompson. He left the team. Unfortunately for us, we still have Draymond.
I'm going to need you to pay a little bit more attention, big dog.
Of course, we have Adam Morrison, Steph Curry, Harrison Barnes, but the team is relatively solid. I think we have a solid chance to repeat because we have 2 major stars, and Draymond is all the way up to 91 overall. So let's go ahead and jump into this and see how the team does. And here we go. Steph Curry is your MVP behind 33 points per game, 9.2 assists. Please look at that free throw percentage, 98.5, pretty much as close to perfect as you're ever going to get.
Yeah, look at Curry, man. Just trying to do great things in the world, you know what I'm saying?
Rookie of the year is Ben Simmons, who has ended up in LA.
I think Ben Simmons is one of, if not the most overrated players in the NBA.
Draymond wins Defensive Player of the Year, so we are racking up awards, which is a good sign for the postseason. Of course, Steph ends up on First Team All-NBA. KD is on Third Team. Draymond, of course, First Team All-Defense. And Steph makes his way onto Second Team All-Defense. 2K really values steals. Here is a quick look at our stats. You will notice right away we have 2 30-point scorers on the team, but little Adam Morrison started all 82 games. He was up to an 85. I think that's going to be pretty close to his peak in this. We are the number 1 seed against the Lakers, who do have Rookie of the Year. What was his name? Ben Simmons, right, of course. They also have D'Angelo Russell, Julius Randle, Roy Hibbert, Biyombo, Jarrett Jack. So not a terrible team, but definitely... Oh, Josh Smith was there too. Not a terrible team, but definitely one we're probably going to beat. Yeah, just an absolute drubbing. We win in 5. Let's move on. We're playing Minnesota, and this team has Drew Holiday, Zach LaVine, Andrew Wiggins, Nurkic, Karl Anthony Towns, and then a bunch of, I don't want to say scrubs because OJ Mayo's there, but a bunch of role players. I think we're probably going to make it through this one as well. Zach LaVine and Kevin Durant go tit for tat, but we are able to come out in Game 6. Now it's on to face this Memphis Grizzlies team that is not great, but they do have Anthony Davis and Kevin Love, so the size could be a problem for Draymond, KD, and Adam Morrison. Let's see which way this goes. KD and the Warriors are playing well, but Anthony Davis has been a lot to handle for our smaller big.
He did it to him.
We are locked into a Game 7. Let's see if we can make our way back to the NBA Finals. Yeah, we have dominated this one bell to bell, and let me just show you why. Steph Curry and KD both have 40 points tonight. We're going to go on, I think, to face the Bucks in the finals, which should be an interesting matchup. I'll show you why in a second. So obviously, Giannis is going to be an interesting opponent here in the finals.
That's pretty interesting.
But the reason I was very intrigued to see you come out of the East is because Atlanta has Klay Thompson. He left us to join Atlanta. Unfortunately, they were unable to make it happen. They also have Jokic, which that team is going to be nasty here in a couple years. But for now, we got to take on Giannis.
You never know what can happen, you know? Might get a little bit freaky.
Hopefully, KD can slow him down and the rest of our team can make quick work of this squad, who, frankly, we're probably much better than position by position.
He's not even in my league.
Yeah, this has been going very easy. It is Game 4. We have a 3-0 lead. Let's go for the sweep. Not much to say here. Steph Curry and the rest of the Warriors have been dominating for the jump. We are up 103 to 96 with a minute to go. We'll stick with it, see if maybe Golden State can make a late charge here at home, but it doesn't look good for them when Curry's hitting shots like that in the lane. It is now a 9-point game with 57 seconds. Steph Curry 36 points on the night to Brandon Jennings 5. There's definitely an advantage there, Golden State. Okay, Monta Ellis has the ball, a former teammate of Steph Curry, but now he's playing on the other side, drives to the lane. Really, he should look for Giannis, although, yeah, Giannis is in. He's being guarded by, is that Barbosa guarding Giannis? Chris Middleton hits a big 3 over, I think, Adam Morrison there. Of course, that was the worry about Morrison. He's not going to be very good on defense, but Steph Curry gets fouled. Remember, he is a 98.5 free throw shooter this year, so these shots are as close to automatic as you can get. Unfortunately for the Bucks, I don't think this is the person you want to foul. to get back into the game. He makes the first one. Second shot is up, and of course it goes into the basket. We are up by 8 with 37 seconds on the clock. Can Brandon Jennings pull a miracle out of his hat? My guess is no, but you never know. Gets a screen from Willie Cauley-Stein, gets it over to Giannis. That's the player you want to have the ball. Look at how big he looks compared to KD. It's like, KD is a big man, but that looks like a joke. All right, Jennings with the ball again, gets a screen. They're just running out the clock here, playing terrible offense here at the end.
I said whatever.
Middleton jacks up a triple, misses. KD gets a rebound. Man, he is so small compared to Giannis. This is so wild. KD gonna just dribble this one out. We're gonna win this one going away. And that means that the Golden State Warriors are your back-to-back NBA champions. They're gonna go for the three-peat. Remember, in real life, they won in 2014, 2016, and then 2017. And of course, won 2 years ago in 2021. So far, just like the Warriors, we have won 2 of the last 3 titles. Of course, we did it in a little different order, but it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and hop into year number 4 and see if we can make it 3 straight with this very, very good Golden State Warriors team. Welcome to year number 4. As you can see, we have a bit of an oddly constructed team. We have quite a few power forwards, probably too many, and no real shooting guards. I mean, we have Lee Cousins and Danny Green, who are gonna be solid role players, but definitely not studs. That said, with this much top end talent and hopefully Harrison Barnes coming back in about a month, he broke his vertebrae at the end of last season, so it could be a little dicey, but I think we're gonna be pretty solid. Adam Morrison will be coming off the bench, a great 6-man for us. As I suspected, he has pretty much capped out his potential at 84, 85, so we're not gonna see too much more growth from him, but last year he almost averaged 20 points a game, so it might not matter. Let's go ahead and jump into season number 4 and see how the boys do. Make it back-to-back for Wardell Stephen Curry.
Wardell,
Rookie of the Year goes to Lonzo Ball from the Kings. Again, sometimes you get these awards like 8, 6, and 7. Those are not bad stats, but what is everyone else doing?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
LeBron, Defensive Player of the Year, still in Cleveland, has not left. Steph Curry is a first-team All-NBA. KD does make third-team All-NBA. I think that was what he made last year as well. Draymond makes second-team All-Defense. Looks like he's injured, though. He's going to be out for 2 to 4 weeks, which could pose a problem. But the good news is we are the 1 seed. Let's quickly check out our stats, and then we'll jump into round number 1 against the Minnesota Timberwolves, who I believe we played last year in round number 2. Well, would you look at that? Adam Morrison, I guess the reason that he can't win 6-man of the year, he's actually started 56 games for us, but he does average 21 points. That is quite the stat line for our boy. This Minnesota team is pretty much exactly what we saw last year. They have some good pieces, but I think we're probably going to win this one. Get out those brooms. We're moving on very easily. We're taking on Denver, who has, let's see, Isaiah Thomas, Austin Rivers, Bobby Portis. Oh, he looks so cool. Greg Monroe, Gary Harris, Frank Kaminsky is also here. Should be a good matchup, but probably one we're going to win. We have a lot more star power. 2 words, Steph Curry.
Yeah.
And we are moving on to face Houston, and this team is pretty spicy. Damian Lillard, Zebo, Will Barton, Victor Oladipo, Bojan. Not a bad team, but I think we're probably going to come out on this one unless Dame cooks up some serious magic. We sweep the Rockets. We're going on to face Atlanta. If you remember from last year, this Atlanta team... Oh, wait a second. Where's Clay? Oh, I thought they had Clay. Clay left, apparently. They still have Jokic. Khloe Kardashian's husband? Dennis Schroeder, and of course, Jordan Clarkson.
Oh my goodness. Jordan Clarkson almost came in my lap.
Now, I got to check and see where Clay went, though. Before we hop into this one, just want to let you know, Klay Thompson joined San Antonio in the offseason, so he only spent 1 year at Atlanta, which is kind of weird. Why did he do that for? Big teams have given us a lot of trouble, so there's definitely potential here for Atlanta to upset us. Let's hop into it. We are up 3-2. Again, the big guys we have trouble with. Let's see if we can finish this one out and win our 3rd title in a row. It has been pretty tight all game, but Golden State has kind of pulled away here toward the end. We're up 127-119 with 140 on the clock, though. Atlanta is at the line, so they could definitely bring this one back. Kevin Durant has absolutely gone off. 46 points from the young man tonight, and it looks like Adam Morrison is checking out. I'm not sure who that was checking in. Is that Hartenstein? I know he's on our team. I could be wrong. No, yes, it is Hartenstein. All right. Let's see if this Melly man...
It's an honor to get to hear your voice. Appreciate you.
...can make his 2nd free throw. It is up, and he makes that one. It is a 7-point game, 140 on the clock. It looks like Curry is also out. Are these guys... Why is Curry out of the game? Is he injured? Is he fouled out? It looks like Curry has not played. Wait, what? Oh, no. I think Curry might be hurt.
That ain't no problem.
Oh, no, this is very bad. Okay, this could be bad. Curry has not played at all. We're still winning by 7, which is pretty impressive if you... are thinking about it. Here we go. KD gets it his man. switches onto Jokic and misses the shot. Jokic, great defense there. LeVert with the ball, dribbling up the court, looking for somebody, finds Clarkson. Clarkson dribbles it out of bounds.
Now that absolutely will be on Shaqtin' a Fool right there.
After Jeremy Clarkson's brain fart, the Golden State Warriors with the ball. They're going to check it in. I assume, I don't think they're going to foul at this point. Ooh, a dangerous pass there, but gets it into Hartenstein, over to Tatum, not Jason Tatum, just in case you're wondering. This is some young dude that I don't know who he really is. KD with the ball, though. We all know this man, the Slim Reaper going to work. Had some space, didn't take the shot, gets it over to Draymond. Draymond apparently is a good three-point shooter in this, which, is that true in real life? I know he's like okay, but... Oh, KD misses the step back. All right. Jordan Clarkson has the ball. He's going to push it. Looks, ooh, Dennis Schroeder. Maybe should have kept going, but does not. Looking, finds Schroeder. What is he going to do? He's going to keep dribbling, gets it back over to Clarkson. Not the best offense here they're running. Finally, they bring the screen, gets it out. Clarkson pops a three and misses. Not the best possession. It was kind of slow too, so not sure what Atlanta's doing. They had KD right there wide open. Doesn't get it to him. Tatum with the ball. Gets it to KD there. KD pulls. He is going to hit that every single day.
Hey, you're a bad man.
And now we are up by 9. I think this one is probably over for the Hawks. Let's see what happens, though. Jordan Clarkson, there you go. Why are you not doing that earlier? Jordan Clarkson, finally the AI does a quick shot. Did it? Schroeder has 32 points and 11 assists tonight. He's having quite a game, but unfortunately is all going to be in vain. Tatum goes to the line, 16.6 seconds. We have a 6-point lead. Oh man. Ooh, maybe it's not all over. Tatum misses his first shot. He's only a 69% free throw shooter, so definitely in the realm of possibility that misses this one, but he puts it away. Good shot from Tatum. They call a timeout. We will see what they do coming out of it. I don't think they have enough time, but you never know. Coming out of the timeout, Atlanta needs to make up 7 points in 17 seconds. We need a big shot here. Jokic puts it up and in.
No. I need to go home.
What a shot from the big man. The Joker is clutch personified right there. And Tatum is going back to the line. As you can see, I believe KD has 48 points tonight. He is carrying these Golden State Warriors. I'm really not sure whether I haven't checked in Adam Morrison. Of course, not a good defender, but you would think you would want him in on offensive possessions. Fortunately, Jason Tatum is continuing to knock down his shots. He makes that one and makes the second one as well. It is now a 6-point game, 13 seconds on the clock. Got to move fast if you're Atlanta. Schroeder looking for somebody, gets it over to Chris Humphries. Schroeder doesn't shoot there, gets it to Clarkson. Clarkson finally shoots. Oh my God. Okay, look, they're going to lose, but they have made 3 straight clutch threes. If we had missed any of our free throws, we would be in big trouble. It is a 3-point game, 4.6 seconds on the clock. You got to presume that the Golden State Warriors are going to be going to the line here. If they make any of those shots, this game is probably over. Let's see what they do. Got to get it in, hopefully to like KD. No, they go to Humphries.
I don't know what he was talking about, but
Humphries going to be fouled. He has been shooting well, but he's only a 69% free throw shooter, so definitely could miss both of these very easily. First shot is up. That's a make. That's probably going to be your ball game. The Golden State Warriors are most likely going to be three-peating tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Huge news for them. Oh yeah, this one's over. And with that, the Golden State Warriors have won 3 of the last 4 championships, 3 straight. That means Adam Morrison has bettered his real life record already, only 4 years into his career. And we will see if he can do it in 1 more year. Now, this I think was the last year of Curry's contract, so they're going to have to spend some money to re-sign him. We'll see if the CPU will do it. Sometimes they make weird decisions. But that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the final year of the save and see what Adam Morrison and the Warriors do. Well, it was good while it lasted. Steph Curry has left the team. They went out and signed Drew Holiday in his spot. Honestly, we're probably not going to challenge for a title this year. Adam Morrison is up to an 85. Harrison Barnes has not really grown much, neither has Kevon Looney. Hopefully, especially Looney, can continue to grow. I mean, Morrison's only 23 as well, so maybe he'll get up there into like 86, 87 range. But yeah, I don't think this team probably has the juice, especially because let me just show you something very quickly. Yeah, Steph Curry went and signed with the Cavaliers. Now, they have nobody else, right? They have LeBron and they have Steph Curry, but those 2 guys together is going to be disgusting. Let's go ahead and jump to the end of the season and see how the Warriors do. Steph Curry makes it back to back, but unfortunately, he's playing for the wrong team now. Trae Young is Rookie of the Year for the Heat. Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player of the Year. KD does make 3rd team. I mean, that, he has been living there so far this save. We do have Draymond and Drew both make all defensive second team. That's good to see. And we are the 1 seed, so it's not like we've fallen off too much, but this is going to be tough over here. As you can see, Cleveland is looking very good. Adam Morrison all the way up to 23.2 points, which granted makes sense. Drew Holiday, not much of a score. The bad news, of course, is that Harrison Barnes is out for the season again. This is going to be a tough playoffs without him. We just don't have a ton of depth. And unfortunately, we have to come up against Houston, which, as you might remember from last year, did give us problems due to their size. So hopefully we can get past them. Yeah, we are locked into Game 7 here in the first round. Hopefully we can make it through. No real worries here. We are absolutely dominating. What is that? I mean, that's like 20...
What was he hesitating for?
I mean, that's a 28-point victory here in Game 7. Easy money. And now we're on to face Memphis, a team that we're pretty familiar with. They should have AD, Rudy Gay, Kevin Love. Again, a lot of size. Could be tough for us. They have an old Tony Parker, but unfortunately we don't have Steph Curry to take advantage of that. We're locked into another Game 7. Come on, guys. We are up by 6 with 1:21 left to go, but Memphis has the ball. Tony Parker bringing it up the court. KD has 39 points to lead all scorers. He's playing very... Oh, what was that? That was very weird. Okay, Rudy Gay gets it back to Tony Parker. They got to start moving quickly. Kevin Love being guarded by Hartenstein. Now, here's the thing. They really got to take advantage of these big matchups they have because, for instance, Anthony Davis has been murdering us all series, but there, Rudy Gay, is that Rudy Gay? Yeah. Rudy Gay just decides to take it at his own, puts it in. It is a 4-point game, 55 seconds left to go. KD would love to see him continue hitting shots. Of course, Adam Morrison could get on the fun. He's had some big games this series, but KD goes right by his guy.
Open your mouth wide and take it.
Throws it down. It is back up to a 6-point game with 46.7 seconds left. Let's see what they do coming out of the timeout. Grizzlies need to start moving quicker. The last possession took way too long. Gets it into Barrett over to... Is that RJ Barrett? Potentially. Tony Parker has the ball. Finds Kevin Love. Guarded by Hartenstein. Love goes at the rim. Could make a shot here. Yeah, puts it up in relatively easy lay-in there for Tony... not for Tony Parker, excuse me, for Kevin Love. And now, what are they going to do? They're going to get it to KD. No, they're not going to foul immediately. They finally do. Kevin Durant on the line. Could put his team up by 6 here. Let's see how he does. First shot is up. That is a make. Of course, Kevin Durant, a great free throw shooter, so most likely he's putting these away. The clutch is not going to bother him, and he does put them both away. It is a 6-point game, 34 seconds on the clock. Memphis got to move quick, and they got to make some big shots. Parker gets a screen, and they call a timeout there. Okay, we will see what they do coming out of the timeout. Weird time to call one, but whatever.
He had a brain lapse.
Out of the timeout, Memphis has to move quickly. They have not been doing so. Let's see what they do here. Rudy Gay going to inbound the ball, gets it to Tony Parker. Tony Parker drives at, I believe that's Drew Holiday. Not a good person to drive at. Gets it over to Gay. Gay being guarded by Durant. Gay going to put some moves on. He's got to shoot fast. Come on, Rudy. Puts it up and misses the shot. Draymond, I think, got the rebound. Drew is going to go to the line. This game is probably over. We will be moving on to the Western Conference Finals. Hopefully we'll have a chance to defend our title soon as well. But for now, let's just go ahead and jump forward and see who we're playing in the Western Conference Finals. It is going to be OKC here in the finals. They, of course, have Russell Westbrook. Serge is still here. I'm not really sure why Iggy is riding the bench. Trey Warwick as well. They kind of should be. I mean, Iggy's definitely better than Randy Bailey, so very strange there. I don't think... Is Randy Bailey real? But I think we hold the clear advantage of this matchup. Let's jump into the series and see if we can make it back to the finals. Pretty easy sledding. We're back for the 4th straight time into the NBA Finals, where we'll be facing our old friend, Steph Curry and LeBron James. I don't know if we're going to be able to make a 4-peat, but let's try. We are down 3-2. The season is on the line. Let's hop in and see if we can force a game number 7.
Even if they beat you 99 times out of 100, that still leaves
one time. One time. Yeah. One time.
Well, there you go. The Golden State Warriors do not go out with a bang, but a whimper.
Well, that was just as bad as Kazam.
They're going to lose by more than 20 points here. I will say, though, to his credit, Adam Morrison is leading the Warriors in scoring.
He is him.
And as you can see, it's really been just KD and Morrison. On the other side of the ball, LeBron and Curry are getting a ton of help. This is not fair. What's going on? It's supposed to be the opposite way. We are going to go ahead and lose this one, unfortunately. What I'm going to do now is sim forward to when Adam Morrison retires, see what he can accomplish in the rest of his career. I'm guessing he's probably not going to become like an all-star or even make the Hall of Fame, but we'll see what happens. We are here in 2023, and Adam Morrison has finally retired at 37 years of age. He did not play the last season. He was just completely out of a team, but it was probably for good reason. I mean, he only averaged 0.9 points in his last season with Golden State. But here's the good news, right? If we scroll down here to the bottom, he actually averaged 18.5 for his career. You will, of course, note that one year he averaged nearly 30 points a game. That is because everyone left. There was no KD, there was no Steph Curry, there was no Draymond. It was just him and a bunch of scrubs. Then they went and added Jokic, and for one season only LeBron James. And then after LeBron retired, they went and got Cody Williams in the draft, and those three definitely became the foundation for quite a long time. If we skip over to his award history, of course, you saw those first 3 titles. Then 12 years later, he, Jokic, and Williams came together to win another title in 2030 before Jokic retired, and then Adam Morrison just fell off a cliff. He was a one-time All-Star. I'm assuming he did not make the Hall of Fame. We can go ahead and check that real quick.
He's really good. That ain't good enough.
Yeah, Giannis, Porzingis, and Miles Turner make the Hall, but not him. Of course, he does have the championships. He just does not have the individual awards. That being said, of course, if you're Adam Morrison, you would definitely take this career over your real life one. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. Now, is this realistic? Probably not. I mean, yeah, he doesn't get injured here, and he can score the ball in real life, but I do think his lack of athleticism would probably make him a bad fit for the modern NBA, just because of how much teams switch nowadays. However, the Warriors, I think, are maybe a good fit for him. Hopefully, he could be hidden a little bit more. Don't read too much into this. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.
Thank you.